Hey guys, welcome back. Just finished work for the day. I'm just finalising some washing and packing. Tomorrow I'm flying to Perth to pick up the F-150 and drive from Perth to Adelaide, across the Nullarbor, and check out a few places along the way. I did drive Perth to Brisbane probably about 3.5 years ago in the M4. That was only 4 days. This time I've got 2 weeks to get from Perth to Adelaide. So it'll take it a lot slower, towing the Austrac Tanami 15L as well. So we'll have a run through in that a bit later and check out some fuel economy things for the F-150, how it tows, how it's set up, and check out some other places along the way. Let's get to it. G'day, picked up the F-150 this morning from Perth. My parents have actually used it to drive across the country from Brisbane through to Perth, towing their Tanami caravan, and with Milo, the dog. So they've flown home for a couple of weeks, and I'm going to drive from Perth across the Nullarbor through to Adelaide the next couple of weeks while I'm on break. Just stopped just outside of York, let the dog out, have a drink of water, rearrange some things in the van before we get to Wave Rock tonight. We'll check that out tomorrow, so we'll get on the road. First night of the trip last night, pulled into the short stay camp outside of Hayden for Wave Rock. We'll go and check that out this morning, then head off to Starvation Bay down on the south coast. Let's go. Just pulled up in the car park for Wave Rock. We'll get the dog out and we'll go and check out Wave Rock. So I've just filled up in Ravensthorpe on the way through to Starvation Bay. I thought it was probably as good a time as any to talk about, or an update on the fuel economy for the F-150 towing the 3-ton Austrac Tanami 15. I handed the car over to my parents with 2,000 Ks on the clock. Looking at the trip 2, which Dad's reset at the beginning of their trip, they've done 7,161 kilometres. And the average litres per 100 is 19.5, so that'll be 95% towing the van. There wasn't too much running around town or anything like that with the van uncoupled. They've been travelling with the van in tow most of the time, so that's not really too bad all considering. I'm averaging probably a little bit more than that, probably sitting a little bit higher. Average speed speed, but under 20 litres per 100, towing 3 tonne, not a bad effort. Starvation Bay last night. Weather wasn't overly great, so heading off early this morning to Esperance. Hopefully the weather will clear up a little bit today. We'll head down to some beaches and that sort of thing. Let's go. So I've just spent the last few days in Esperance on the WA South Coast. This place has some of the best beaches in WA. Probably the most famous, Lucky Bay. Unfortunately, it's a national park, so I wasn't able to get out there with Milo. I did get to check out the not so pink lake in town. Even with the drone, it doesn't really show up that pink colour you'd expect. There's a number of these pink lakes in WA and across the South Australia coast as well, so I'm going to check out another one in South Australia. Hopefully it's a little bit nicer than the colours I got today. The Great Ocean Drive, not the Great Ocean Road. This one is about 40 kilometres of drive, and it's just cruises along this coastline, rocky headlands, small bays, steep cliffs and that sort of thing, little ocean pools, and it's great little drive. Then the afternoon headed out to one of the beaches on towards the east. Let Milo out and play in the sand and that sort of stuff. Coming back via the Stonehenge replica here in Esperance. So we'll check that out now.